Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
What is the
Their
kids
guys
doing?
get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year, but when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
First down, Connor, and incomplete to open things up.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. Just a little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanking it on both attempts. This time on third down.
Take it in at the 22. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. And they'll be let out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
On first down, it's Porter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
The 46-yard line.
I think you were.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, how'd you drop it?
Haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Oh, what the shit is this?
They begin on the ground with Camaro. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. There on the tackle, Mika Fitzpatrick. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Connor. Looking sideline, incomplete.
to the sideline and incomplete.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Connor. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. They'll run on 1st down. Porter. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Porter likes the
That will
house.
pick up a 15 for Jacksonville.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Number 15.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Oh, God, get in front of it.
Rifles one in.
Come on, Chenault.
Chenault, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in.
did.
That one he's fortunate,
I
just
trust
fell
the receiver
incomplete.
too much.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
The pass.
And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Jags.
It's an easy blocking touchdown. My league is, I've not been around to run it very well, so it's just.
Throwing on 1st down. Connor out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
You guys.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here. 2nd and 3.
32-yard line.
Hey.
Throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken
Get
down.
down.
Get down.
No one asked you. Get down.
Get down. Matt, get down.
I'm spank you. You know, get down. You need to listen.
They want to move the ball around. They
You smell
want to
bad.
to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
I'll give him a pass after the practice.
Here's the option. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
To Alvin Kamara. A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jaguars 7, Saints nothing.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Here we go with Kamara. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
Go yard on. Go yard.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Ah, come on, Borgie.
But it'll wind up
I literally drafted you for that exact play.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield.
That's a 20 to 30 yard gain
secondary, so he
if
dropped
he
it
just
off to the running back.
gets on the ball
That
like
one
he's
ended up
supposed to.
incomplete.
What the fuck are you doing, Borgie?
There, it's intercepted.
Oh!
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they'll start with great field position at the 40. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a
ball
quarterback,
sailed way
but
too
that's
high in
gonna be
here.
one
He
when
was, like,
flips on
wide
the
open
tape. He's
on
like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Connor. Harris has it over the middle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Deontay Harris.
The Saints on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Connor able to find Harris complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Oh my God.
Out. Kamara fumbled it.
Jesus Christ.
And a big turnover there as
He shook one of my guys out of his feet, and then another guy comes up and splits him. Shook him out of his feet, just broke his ankles, and 91 just
ball security.
destroyed his face.
They have it up in meeting rooms,
That's
right?
why
You
they
see
call
the
back his elbows
signs.
down.
They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
All right, boy, you make up for your nonsense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Brought down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll let this one go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there. A big one.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. He's having a
Stupid interception. I lost my seagull, and I have to use John Livingston.
They start the drive.
Oh, God.
Kamara.
Oh, excuse me. DJ Chark.
Past the 30 to the 31.
I
They'll
lost
come
my
up now
seagull,
2nd and
and
4
John
from the
Livingston.
31.
Trying to say it again, sure.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara, and they get him down.
Gosh, man, we're going to kill that man.
Across the 40-yard line.
He's at the first down, but we're hitting it.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. He was following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a
Tiny
pickup
One
of
is a
2
tackle
yards.
machine.
Tackle made.
Always on the ball. He's the guy that forced that fumble.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Good.
And a throw here going to be incomplete.
Good stuff.
And incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make
Guys
the
are hitting
catch,
hard.
take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Nothing.
A 40-yard
Drafted him for
return.
being elusive.
Jaguar football as they
Not
take
very
over
elusive.
deep in their
I
own
need him to
territory. Jags
develop a
football
little
again.
bit.
DJ
Good thing I still have
Chark
another
ready to
running back
rock
under
and roll.
contract for a
We're
little
in the
bit.
second quarter. He
My
already
main
has
running
2
back's number
touchdowns.
88.
We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare.
Jesus,
So in
no
this
blocking.
situation,
That guy. That's not his fault, though. It should have been number 87. Gronkowski should have
Make
blocked
someone
one
else
really
beat
good.
me for a while.
I picked up
Because
an
I don't
old
know that their
Gronkowski.
talents are his.
Hardly
Because when
worth
he
it,
gets
but
his
he's
hands on
getting
the
the
ball,
package.
he breaks
Supposed to be
down
getting the
my
run
entire
game.
day.
That's
Someone
the whole
else,
purpose
they
of
may
having
not make
it.
the
Just
same
good
type of a
tight
play.
end to
Well, we know his
block.
talents are very good.
Miss Jackson, but just there he
Coming up
didn't.
at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan
Yeah,
Coach are much larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and
Blaring
smiling.
And
around the
happy.
outside. 2 trailer park girls go around
The
the
last
outside.
catch took him
around
2
the
yards in the
outside.
wrong direction, so now what can they do on third?
Let's see if they're in man or zone. They're in man coverage. Okay. Slinging everything to the right there. Here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Connection made with
Come on, get open.
And he's able to get this one up to the
He got it, but he
8-yard
didn't
line
get
this
any
time.
more yardage.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
And 10 at their own 20.
Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
The silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Or something to get in the ball. We'll see if they can do it. Working with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Connor got his man, Robbie Anderson.
Oh, it's killing me.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Connor. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Connor, and he'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you're talking about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Back at the 22-yard line.
So we have come to halftime. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and beat one guy at a time.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The open man is Chark. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Gun. They'll look to throw. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's good for another Jacksonville.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Tackle there by Rashard Lawrence.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
11 yards there, first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
That's a 20-yard line.
This one's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker.
Did he get it? He got it.
Your biggest
he didn't get it? Because the ball was over the line. What the fuck?
Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And the head coach reaches for the red flag.
The ball was over the pile. Look, he reached out. His elbow was over the line. Look at that. It crossed the plane. I'm just saying it crossed that yard line. It crossed the 10-yard line. They gave me the spot of the 10-yard. But they didn't get it. Didn't give it to me. That's butt.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to
I missed on the hit.
And they finally take him down at the opposite 47. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4.
Worth every penny I
They're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Every fucking penny.
Back to throw. Connor. Oh, a strip. The ball comes out. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's getting close to that number 300. That's
what do we have?
kind of the benchmark for a great game.
Do we have enough? You think so?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for DJ Chark.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Back now in Jacksonville. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can pull and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
17 there and a New Orleans first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Yeah, we need a dimmer switch or a lighter
Second of their timeouts.
dimmer light.
That's going to leave them with just one
You have the icing?
here in this fourth quarter.
Do you know how to make the ice?
I put the thing down.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, Connor is pass caught at the 4.
How the hell am I not got any interceptions?
Go find the kids.
Coming up as the tackle made
Where's
at
Eli and
the
Chloe?
3-yard line.
Where they at?
Catch puts him over 70 yards
Go get him.
receiving now as he's got a first down. Now an option play and he'll keep it.
Okay.
We'll stop him after a fairly
Quarterback
minimal
dragged me
pickup.
for 2 yards
2
and I
yards
hit
the
powers
gain on the keeper,
94.
and it's 2nd down.
High of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Kamara.
Here we go.
That one blown up quickly.
Destroy his
He's
ass.
going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
From the gun on 3rd down. Connor.
Pick it off.
But that's gonna
Hey, patty cake with that.
complete.
Catch
I
it.
think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case,
Making me
maybe a little too much
play this tight on the goal
That
line.
one was
What is
timed
that?
well, incomplete.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep
Let's
it
go.
alive.
That's exactly what I wanted.
There is his guys will get the football back.
And our partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an
You understand how hard that is to do what I just did? Stop them on the goal line, go for 4th down, catch an interception in the end zone like that.
Jaguars come to the line
Backed
to
up
start their
offense
next
like that
drive.
with a
They
very
have
good
to
running
like
back.
the
It's very hard to
position
do.
they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Saints pressure gets him.
I was looking deep the whole time.
Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense
I
because
wanted
they're
to throw
facing
deep.
one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored.
Can't
They've
let
had
that
their
happen
moments,
again.
but
Quarterback's gotten hit too
this
many
offense
times.
just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Oh my fucking god.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the
I got
18.
greedy.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Makes it quick though.
Yeah, it does.
Well, don't change
That was very
channel
stingy. That was
just yet. This
very
one
dumb of
got
me
a
to
bit
do
more
that.
Interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Let's go on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Take it in at the 3. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And he'll let this one go.
Are you fucking kidding me again?
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's
So you intercepted it, and now they just
picked off
intercepted
by
it.
Marshawn Lattimore. And they'll get this back across the midfield,
No.
striping down to the
That's not what
47-yard
happened.
line.
I intercepted it, and then they intercepted it, scored a touchdown, and then they intercepted it
He's going to pop it
again.
into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it.
And then they just threw it on my best corner, the best corner in the
They're able
league.
to work this to the
Yep.
25
Fucking
before
Madden.
it's all said and done.
A gain of
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
The Jaguars now will
Whatever.
use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, Connor. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame movement has turned into results.
From the gun on 3rd down, Connor. And they're going to
Go.
go. They bring him down to the
Back-to-back in the backfield, baby.
J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This a 33-yard attempt. And Lutz's kick is good.
Onside
And
kick.
that'll bring him back within 4.
Jaguars 21.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out,
They
run
haven't
the
played
football,
Minecraft all
don't give them a
week, so
chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
They're playing double coverage on DJ Chark. Love it. Ah, play again?
Here, and I believe one of the
Offsides.
Jaguar linemen might have moved. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Ooh, I like it.
They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep. Middle
What
of
the
field.
fuck? Go for the
Get
ball!
the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. He got the
That's when Madden is just on some absolute bullshit.
So why are you throwing
He's
it
wide open.
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches,
Wide
if
open.
you're in a spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback.
Wide
trusting his
open.
offense.
Not even close to being guarded by anything.
Really good reason.
And the guy comes up and gets behind him?
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Such
and he'll
bullshit,
go down here
man.
at the 35-yard
About to
line.
lose his game on that
4
shit.
yards the pickup, first down. Operating from the gun. Connor looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Hunter's pass.
3 yards the gain there, second down. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. That is caught. Right
He
at
got
the
that?
10-yard line. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
But to lose the
That's
game
what
with
they
fucking
need right now. Get
computer.
the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He'll look to throw. That's complete, right around the 8.
He's gonna milk
And
this
he's able
clock
to work
out.
it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And
Call
they'll get this
timeout.
from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be third down.
Third down.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards.
Call timeout. Jesus Christ.
The Saints
They'll lose the game on the last second play.
As he'll stop it with
Caused my
11
defense
seconds
to be
remaining
so
in the
tired.
ball game. Down 4 late, gotta go for it here on 4th down.
This is the game right here.
Back to throw. Incomplete. And
Fuck
we're
yeah.
down to 8 seconds now.
Should have picked it off though, but fuck you, computer. Knew exactly where you're going with that bitch ass play.
For this one.
On downs.
I'm gonna throw another interception. That's what I'm gonna do.
Now whistles here.
We're gonna take a safety
One
in
of
the
the
end
Jaguar
zone.
linemen might have moved. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Still first down.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that is incomplete.
Get your hands on it.
With 5 seconds to
Threw
go.
4 picks. Ugh.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd
Never
and
throw
ball.
4 picks.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
It's very horrible. It's very bad. Get out of the backfield. What are you not moving for? Whatever.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Ran out of time.
And he's able to get this one.
I hate that stat line. 3 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. I might play that game again.